Man, I don't even know where my fucking nipple is right now either. Hey everybody, I'm back for another video of my Kingdom Hearts 3 critical run. So let's just jump right into it.
Oh, I see it. That building up ahead.
Oh, I see it. Man, like, with all the unicorn shit, I wonder if this place had anything to do with, what was his name, Era, or something, the unicorn guy from Union Cross. Like, it just seems like it does, because it's got all the unicorn motifs everywhere, and I mean, Twilight Town and, Daybreak Town, they have a lot in common, and, like, I know Daybreak Town is, like, the underbelly of Scala Ad Caelum or whatever, but I would not be surprised if Nomura decides to be like, oh, you know, the foretellers came to this world at one point, and, you know, or whatever. Like, wouldn't surprise me. You know, when you think about it, Kingdom Hearts has become such a weird thing. Like, okay, so the first one, you know, was Final Fantasy and Disney, right? You know, everyone thought it was gonna be this just thing that wasn't gonna work, and then, like, it did really well, and it prompted them to make more games. And then you go to Chain of Memories, which is my least favorite Kingdom Hearts game. And before you even start commenting, like, oh, you just don't know how to make decks and things. Like, no, I know how to build decks. I know how to use slates. My issue with the game isn't that I don't know how the systems work. It's just the combat system itself. I don't like it. I like the more free-form fighting, you know, like the numbered like literally every game except for Chain of Memories. And Union Cross, I guess, but I don't mind Union Cross. Like, it's not even close to my favorite, but, you know, it's a whatever game. Goofy Bombardier! Oh man, there's Neo Shadows now. This is not good. Pulling out my Meow Wow. Boom! 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 Deflate! Go, 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 go! Yeah, you try to kick me, I'll kick your dick. What else is left? There's just a Dusk hanging out over there with like 2 HP. Ooh, I got Blizzard now. Might replace it with water. Water just kind of seems whatever. Like, oh, the paper fell. Hold on a second. So, I've written down topics on a notepad of stuff I can talk about on the show, because I don't want a bunch of awkward silences, and I know there has been, and I'm sorry. I guess. I don't give a shit about Donald, but anyway. That's why I started talking about that potholders jail joke I did in the last video. Wrote it down on here. So, last August, I worked at Dollar Tree, because they were doing a remodel and they were really desperate for people. Might as well. And one of the guys that got hired for the remodel, oh yeah, giving that to Sora. Ooh, I got 2 of them. His name was Kyle. He's a cool guy. I enjoyed working with him. One day he just comes up to me and he's like, "It's not rape if you yell surprise." And I just like burst out laughing. Like, I know rape is a serious issue, but I mean, if you can't joke about serious issues, you need to pull your finger out of your ass. But yeah, and then like from then on, we would just make up like it's not rape if ... jokes just all day. And we came up with some stupid ones. Like, I mean, my favorite one is still the original, it's not rape if you yell surprise. But, oh, I didn't set my timer again, son of a bitch. I always forget. Well, it's fine, because I put it on 17 minutes just in case I forget. But, anyway, it's not rape if you yell surprise. One of mine was, yeah, let's do ultimate form. It's not rape if it's in the ear. And he was just like, what the fuck? Like, he'd never heard of ear sex before. Like, I've never heard of an actual story about it. I've only heard, heard people talking about it just in general, like, not actually doing it. But he'd never even heard the concept. And it just blew his mind when I told him. Whee! Is Donald dead? Jesus Christ, Donald, you're useless. Yeah! Aww. Oh well. Oh, that actually did something, though. Cool. There was that, there was it's not rape if all your clothes are still on. Just stupid things. I still think about them from time to time. Come up with new ones. Oh, man. And I don't know if I've said this, but I do not have a job. That's how I'm putting out videos every day now. I haven't had a job since I worked at Dollar Tree. Like, I've been applying and, calling in, asking if they've looked over my application and stuff. You know, all the stuff you're supposed to do to help you get a job. And the only place that's given me an interview was Big Five. And I didn't get the job, obviously. But I don't know. At this point, I don't know what to do. Like, my mom keeps... Well, she's not keeping doing it. But she wants me to get a job, and, I've been trying. Like, I don't want a job, but, I'm trying. The reason I don't want a job, it's not, entirely just because I'm lazy. It's just, I don't, like... In my head, when I picture me having a job, any job, it doesn't even matter what it is, except for, like, a few things. And those things are, like, so hard to get into. Like, get into the market for, or whatever. Did I get a new ability? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, might as well. I'm just not happy. Like, I'm miserable, Like, I don't want to spend all my time on this earth working a job that I don't like or don't want, I don't want to be on my deathbed and just think about how my life is gone and regret it because I worked, however much % of the time. But I'm looking. I've applied at Walmart, City Market, Safeway, Ace Hardware, Home Depot. I've applied at so many places, I don't even remember. Papa Murphy's. And, you know, I'm doing everything I can to get a job. And if I don't get the job, like, I'm trying. So you can't really blame me. Like, I am putting in 100%, and they still don't want me. You know. Another reason I didn't want to get a job is because whenever I did try to get a job, like, I've worked at Walmart, I worked with my grandpa for a couple weeks, I worked at McDonald's for a couple weeks, I worked at Walmart for about 3 months, I worked at Dollar Tree for a couple weeks. Like, every time, except for Dollar Tree, but that's because they were desperate for people to help with the remodel. So, like, it could have, you know, me getting that job wasn't based on my own merit. It was just because they needed people. But anyway, moving on. Another reason I didn't want to get a job is because every time I've looked for a job, it has taken forever, and I've been rejected over and over again. And it's not good for your self-esteem, you know? And my self-esteem is, like, basically non-existent. Like... But at the same time, I try to find value in myself. Boy, this is being a pretty introspective episode. Hey, that's an idea. Maybe I should start a series called Introspective Gaming. I don't know. Comment if you think introspective gaming would be a good idea. Like, I don't know. But anyway. Yep, don't really have any self-esteem. Try to find merit. It's hard to find, though. Okay, I'll stop with the introspection. See what I got here. On dead comedians. Oh, so, you know, because it's an election year, I'm not really political, like, I don't care, in all honesty. I mean, I pay attention to political things, but, like, I don't put any stake in it, you know? I don't put... I think you know what I mean. Anyway. There's this guy who calls himself Vermin Supreme. And he is this old man, he's got like a Gandalf beard, and he wears like a green rubber boot on his head, like a galosh, you know? And he's so great. Like, he's a political activist, I guess you'd call him. And, like, he talks about, like, if he's president, everybody in America will get a free pony. And just shit like that. Like, I think at one point he said something about, like, dental police or something. Like, he's funny as hell. If you don't know who Vermin Supreme is, you should definitely look him up on YouTube. He's great. Another one of those types of guys that I like, I'm pretty sure, hold on, let me look it up. I'm pretty sure his name is Binface, but, like, he's a British political activist, and he wears, like a metal trash can on his head, calls himself Binface. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm trying to look him up here, see if that's it. Binface. It's like Count Binface. That's what it is. There's Count Binface, and then there's Lord Buckethead. But Count Binface is funny. Like, he's on the Brexit in one video, and, like, he's talking about, something. Like, you can't even understand what he says, really, because he's got a fucking metal trash can on his head. But, and then, like, after he's done talking, everyone just fucking goes nuts with the clapping. So, obviously, he's doing something right, even though I can't understand what he's saying. But, you should look up Count Binface. It's funny as hell. Oh, man. Like, I'm new to video editing and stuff, so, like, if I could, I would insert a clip, but I don't know how to do that yet. I will try to learn how to do different things. And, if you've been following me from the beginning, you can see that I'm slowly... Oh, excuse me. I'm slowly improving on my video quality. Like, I bought a mic that doesn't fucking crackle when I yell and things. I have to go back to the mansion? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention.
We brought some ingredients.
Shit, what was I talking about? I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm forgetful. If I get off track, like I just... what was I talking about? Oh, video quality. Yes, I made an intro and outro video using, it's just called Intro Maker on my phone. I think they both turned out well. I'm making, customized thumbnails for each episode. I'm not super great at, like, what do you call it? Cutting out, I guess, pictures and putting them on there. Like, you can tell I did. It is very amateurish. But, you know, I'm trying. Like, I'm learning. I'm improving. I don't have a capture card. So, like, that's why I keep doing PS4 specific games. But, like, I've got a Switch, I've got a Wii U with a bunch of stuff on it, I've got a Nintendo 64, I've got a GameCube, I've got all kinds of systems. Like, eventually I will get a game capture card. And it just says explore the world, I guess.
This poster's got one of them promo games.
Well, not like I'm gonna play them, but... Cause I already got the Keyblade for it, so I don't give a shit now.
Let's try it.
Woo! But yeah, when I get a capture card, oh my god, I'm gonna be playing so much shit. Like, the one I want to do the most is probably Paper Mario. The 64 Paper Mario. I've also got 1000 Year Door, I've got Super Paper Mario. I have every Paper Mario except for Sticker Star. Speaking of that, like, when I played Sticker Star the first time, I didn't mind it. It was okay. But I tried playing it a second time, and it just, I could not do it. I played, Color Splash last year for the first time, and I actually enjoyed it. Like, it was good. I mean, it still wasn't as good as, like, 1000 Year Door or the first one, but it was still good. I would say it's on par with Super Paper Mario. I don't really like that game much either. Like, it's okay, but it's different is what it is. I wish they would go back to, like, the party system and turn-based and badges and crap like that. I wish they would do that. You know? I guess I have to make something. I suck at making food, though. Like, I suck at it. Especially the eggs. The eggs are the worst. Yeah, I want to do, like, different games, like Zelda and stuff. I just don't have a capture card, and right now, I'm saving up for the first class edition of Final Fantasy VII Remake, which got delayed recently from, like, March 3rd to October 10th or something. Which, actually, I'm not too upset about. That's kind of a boon for me, because now I can save up even more money and still have money after I buy the game. But rest assured, I will get a capture card one day. The one I'm looking at has HDMI and the, what do you call it, the I don't know, YWR or something, you know, it's that cord that you use for analog TVs. It's got both of those, and it's got a thing in the side where you can insert a, a flash drive, so like you can save them and not have it have to be hooked up to a computer, because my computer's out in the living room and I am recording in my room, because my room doesn't have as much glare on the TV as the living room does. So try again. Did I not do it? I hate these cooking mini games.
All right. We did it.
Oh, I guess I did. It just always says try again. How much time's left here? I only got a couple minutes. So I hope you're enjoying my critical run. It's honestly not as hard as I thought it would be. Like, I just have to play play smarter, not harder. I'm actually enjoying it. I might even try critical on the other games now. Some of them. Not Birth by Sleep. And I probably won't do it on Dream Drop Distance either, but one only has Proud Mode. 2, I might try critical mode on it. But, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it wasn't as funny as I perceive my other videos to be. A lot of introspection going on, a lot of personal stuff talking about. I didn't turn it off, did I? No. I've got about 5 seconds left on the timer, so I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Look forward to my next video. I'm trying to record them one after another so I can like do one a day. That's kind of my new schedule I'm working toward. How did it go up to 30 seconds? Yeah, have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.